Quelles sont les meilleures façons de faire plaisir à un homme au lit? Bonjour à toutes mesdames et bienvenue dans cette minute coaching qui va être très spéciale puisque j'ai l'honneur d'avoir avec moi Mark Rosenfeld. C'est tout simplement le love coach numéro 1 en Australie et c'est une personnalité extraordinaire. Donc c'est quelqu'un qui est venu me voir à Miami, on a échangé quelques mots ensemble et on s'est dit tiens et si on faisait des vidéos justement pour vous. Donc je les ai sous-titrés, ne vous inquiétez pas, vous n'avez pas besoin de parler anglais. Mais vous allez avoir des pépites. Alors regardez bien cette vidéo. N'hésitez pas à laisser un commentaire, à mettre un petit pouce bleu et dites-moi ce que vous pensez de ces interviews. Est-ce que vous avez envie que je parte de mon côté à la rencontre des plus grands love coachs internationaux pour justement que vous receviez des pépites. Donc c'est avec beaucoup de plaisir, c'est un grand honneur d'avoir pu réaliser cette vidéo avec lui. Profitez-en les amis et je vous dis à très vite pour une prochaine minute coaching. 7 ways to please a man in bed. Hello ladies and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have the pleasure to meet with Mark Rosenfeld. Hello Mark.
Pleasure to be here, sir.
You're the #1 dating and relationship expert in Australia, specifically for women too. So I want to learn about these 7 ways to please a man in bed. Can you tell us a little bit about your story and also your advice?
This is going to be a fun topic today. So I've been doing this for a long time now, working with clients all around the world, hundreds, even thousands of clients, one-on-one and coaching tens of thousands. And today we're sharing the secrets of what men want in the bedroom, what men love in bed. I coach men for a long time too, so I've heard a lot of this firsthand. Let's get straight into it, shall we?
Exactly.
Number 1 is love and acceptance of the man's body. There's an energetic sense that a man gets when he can tell the way that, he's putting part of himself inside you, and the way you accept that and the way you accept him, his flaws, the different parts of his body, a man really feels that. The feminine is all about opening up and receiving, and the masculine is about penetration. And when a man really feels at a deep level like whatever imperfections he has with his body, whatever things he doesn't like about himself, and especially because so much of a man's identity is related to down here, right? Yeah. It's such a big thing in a man's life. When you truly accept all these parts of him, it gives him this incredible experience, connection to you, confidence. It just puts him into his masculine, which bonds him to you. If you really accept a man's body and you communicate that, he will go bananas.
Yeah, that's something really special because a man will be always scared about his body, about his
nervousness. Yeah, like I have insecurity. People look at me like I have insecurities about my body.
Everyone feels insecure one day in their life, so that's really important.
Number 2 is to drop into your pleasure. So whether it's showing it through the physical movements of your body and just how you move and respond to the experience in the present moment, or whether it's through your voice, through moans, through making noises, expressing your sexuality. One of the gifts that a woman really brings to a man's life is how connected she is to her body. And men find it inspiring. It's not that easy for us, and we don't have as much potential to get into our bodies the way you do. So when you really show your pleasure, when you just lose yourself in your body and you just let yourself moan or move or make noise, it drives a man wild. Right? We're all here to serve women. True. Men live off being able to serve women as their currency, as their brain food. And so serving you in a sexual way is basically the highest thing we can do.
And it's more like an emotional connection because most of the time we will ask question, maybe she's enjoying, does she have some pleasure? And if you can just show how
like,
love you like
she's
it,
lost.
You will please a man. Thank you so much.
I love that.
Yeah.
Number 3 is to stay in your sexuality throughout the day. So this is an incredibly pleasurable feeling for a man because often women will just have their sexuality be in the bedroom and in the bed. Whereas when you are on and in that state throughout the day, you'll be touching him, you'll be telling him, I can't wait to get you home. You'll be expressing it with your body. I mean, how good is the experience, the build up, I should say, to the experience. Like throughout the day, if he's saying, I want you, I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to touch you.
It's like teasing the man.
Yeah, yeah. You go on a holiday, right? Half the fun of the holiday is getting excited for the holiday. It's the anticipation is a big part. So don't keep your sexuality just to the bedroom. Like, let him get excited to have sex with you throughout the whole day, so that when he finally gets to, he's like, blah, right?
Yeah.
Number 4 is to give him positive feedback when he does something right. So this is verbal. We've talked about, using your body and things, but say, I love it when you. Say, it feels great when you. And just when he's doing something right to you, tell him.
Do you think like they should say this during the sexual part or before, after?
You can do it either. So in my opinion, you can do it either. You can definitely do it during. I love it when you do that. Right there. Don't stop. Any of these verbal feedbacks that give him a really positive experience that he's pleasing you. And you can certainly say it after as well. I loved it when you did that to me. And the guy's like, mental note, do that again 100 more times. Right? Like, give him that positive. Yeah, because men are just like, if men find something that you love that will serve you, they're going to go to that over and over again. So train him to do those things.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we are in a how to please a man, but knowing that we are giving you some pleasure, it's the most important.
Pretty much, this whole video is pretty much you pleasing yourself and us getting to enjoy it.
That's true.
Number 5 is don't be afraid to initiate. So a lot of times women put all the initiation onto men, and every now and then it's nice for us to know that you want us enough for you to go, hey, I want you right now, like on the kitchen bench, or we're in public and you're like, I want you now. And we're like, what? Now? Like, it's such a pleasure to have that, right?
Exactly, it's really important. And also when during the sex, try to initiate, change the position or try to take a little bit of leadership.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Just feel into your body. What do I want to do right now? Oh my God, I want to be on top of him. Just go, all right, I'm going to be like the queen on top of him, and then like drag him on top of you maybe. You're like, all right, now I just want to be on my back while he ravishes me. Don't be afraid to initiate and get your needs met too. Men will love it. They'll feel so attractive and they'll be inspired to take the lead from there. Number 6, I like to have my clients write a list of their own fantasies. It's funny how when we have, a casual partner or someone very new, we're usually not afraid to express ourselves and say, I want to do this crazy thing or this, because we don't really care what they think.
About the results.
But once we get into a relationship especially, we tend to kind of get into a certain almost river and stay in that river. Whatever we did in the first 6 months kind of becomes our pattern.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to write your own list and give them to the guy one at a time. Like, you know what I'd love to try? This outside, or this new position, or this new fantasy. Just write a whole list for yourself and deliver them a couple at a time. Tell the guy, and the guy, oh my God, she wants to do something new with me. This is great.
That's a really good advice, because I've coached a lot of women who told me, Alex, my mother told me that sex is not good. My mother told me that, or my people around me told me that I should not express my feelings, or I should not have some fantasies. And no, you could be yourself and you should enjoy sex, because it's really important for you, for the relationship, and for the man.
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
a really good advice. Thank you so much.
It really, and I don't know what your sort of culture is like. There's some cultures around that, unfortunately, as you say, especially the older generation, put a bit of shame around sex and say, anything outside the bedroom is dirty, anything outside of marriage is dirty, which I personally believe is disempowering. I think it pushes down the beauty of sex and the enjoyment of something God gave us, one of the best things in life. And to really embrace your sexuality and remove that shame, say, you know what? I do want to do this fantasy. You know what? I'm a sexual person. I do want to have sex outside and just feel it. I think that's not one of the points, but that's really going to please a man. So important to add that in.
That would be really important.
Finally, number 7 is don't be afraid to ask for feedback on things you do for him. So as Alex again points out, this can be during the sex or it can be after as well. And you'll do it slowly, but you might say, do you like this? Or do you like this more? And do 2 different things to the guy, because every man's going to be a little bit different. And we usually work one-on-one with clients and we're giving you advice that can apply to a whole bunch of people, but your man's going to have his own preferences, his own uniqueness in the way you touch him, and he's going to love certain things that other men don't. Like some men love their nipples being touched and played with, other men can't deal with it at all. So you've got to get feedback. Don't be afraid to say, do you like it when I do this? Or is this better? And just see, just like get a feel.
I like this advice because when it comes to sex, we are afraid to communicate with our partner.
Yeah.
Maybe we feel ashamed or we think it's not good to talk about that, but you can really express yourself, ask for feedbacks. That's really important. That's the best way to learn each other.
I love that. And as Alex said, you can do it after as well. So you might say, did you like this? Did you like this? And don't be afraid to get his feedback, especially in a safe, intimate relationship. You're going to do things to each other that don't feel as good. And it's great to be able to have those slightly harder conversations just because it's a really good relationship skill too.
I would love to learn more about your situation. So please leave a comment under this video. And then after that, you have to go to his YouTube channel. That will be the best thing you can do to learn about sex, about men, and about how to be happy and how to be yourself in love. Mark, how can I just look at your stuff, your website, your YouTube channel?
Yeah, come and have a look at the channel. I've got some free downloads as well. I've got a sexting guide, which is how to create intense desire with erotic but classy sexting. So no need to send photos or any of that, just using your words to create intense desire. Really good sexting guide. And there's a texting guide as well you can download, so I'll put the links in below.
I'm smiling because me too, I want to know this sexting. I will come to your website.
Sexting is great. It's just such a pleasurable experience you can give a man. If there was an 8th tip, that would be it. You know, learn to sext and create that desire using words and classy language when you're not with him.
Thank you so much for all of this advice. So please, guys, go check his YouTube channel. You will love the content and you will receive an amazing information on how to be yourself, how to be happy, and how to please a man. Before to leave, just give us a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you soon for a new video. Bye-bye.
Guys.